live with the mic there on the desk. See if it's any better. Hopefully, somebody out there can tell me if they can hear me or not when they come on and see that I'm on. I'm testing out a new mic. I started out with the mic on the camera, and I'm now using the mic on the desk here. It is a, I don't know if you can see that all right. You can hear me? How good is it on your end, Ryan? Uh, I appreciate you letting me know because I just bought this microphone today. I bought it at Best Buy, and I was just trying to see if it worked all right and do a live here, let everybody know that I am still alive and kicking. Grab yourself a cup of coffee and we'll find something to chat about. How about that? I have a plan for using this microphone here and the camera that I bought a little at a time here. I'm thinking about doing some podcasts. Thank you. I'm glad you are here to give me some feedback because you're so far the only one watching. So thank you very much. And I was thinking of doing some podcasts and getting a podcast set up, but I thought I'd launch it out there for everybody to let me know what they think, because I'm just a basic, everyday, run-of-the-mill, underly educated person, but I have some views too on current political and life issues, but I'm not allowed to say certain things on certain channels. So if I did a podcast, at least we'd be able to clear the air. I'll put it that way. I'll let you know that I've got a few ideas in my head because I was a longtime fan of Paul Harvey, Rush Limbaugh, and Sean Hannity, and I want to pick on him, Mark Levin. I know he don't watch my videos, so he probably will get a kick out of. He gets a kick out of people imitating him, but not mocking him. But I thought I'd test this microphone out because normally when I put something together, it don't work. I had to tighten this one up. I dropped it as soon as I got it out of the box, my buttered fingers. So I was kind of hoping it would work. And I plugged it into the computer. So, well, good. Because it says it's good for podcasts, for voiceovers. What was the other part they said on that box? Here we go. It's a good thing I got it handy, right? For vlogging, podcasting, and voiceovers. Okay. Well, I got it. I'm thankful I got a gift card from work because I used that trying to stretch my budget. Well, I'm going to grab a swig of coffee here. Because here recently in the news, we've had some pretty interesting things occur. Everything from the accidental shooting on the movie set. I'll leave it as accidental because I'm not there doing the investigating. To just different things with the weather. I see we had somebody pop on, pop off on my live stream. We've also had various comments about global warming. And there's a global meeting of the world leaders on that subject as we speak. But they also have to put into context that the earth has been changing since the day it was formed. We have no control on exactly how the world climate will do its own thing. Because the sun has a lot to do with that. The planetary rotation has a lot to do with that. The winds have a lot to do with that. Tides, our own moon, passing meteors that lock into orbit for a while and get kicked out, have some gravitational pull as well. In fact, I think there's a meteor that's in gravitational orbit around Earth as we speak, besides our own moon. And I'll have to look that up. I've seen a small news article on something like that in the past. I'll have to look it up, see if it's still there. And I might even tell a joke or two. Might even tell a story or two about Bigfoot. And we'll see what we can do. Right now, I'm hoping that the context of this video will not be taken wrong, but I'm just trying to grow my channel. And if I can do it by starting a podcast, I'll do that as well. I've done videos. In fact, I'll be doing more videos here in the near future. And I'm going to be trying to get Christina on a video, maybe even tonight. We'll have to see. Well, I see nobody's on here watching, but that's all right. Could be the time of evening, and who knows? Hey, somebody came back. Hey, how you doing? I'm testing out a new microphone I hooked up, and I also let people know about going to try to start doing a podcast. I'd like to have input that way as well. Because like I've always said with my Loops, Hobbies, and More channel, it's not just my channel. It is my subscribers' channel and those who watch it. I enjoy trying to put content out there that would keep your interest, be informative, and helpful. So comments that would be helpful, I like. And I've already had one person say they could hear me. That was Ryan, and I appreciate that. But I didn't get a comment back from him when I said that I was going to try to do a podcast, get that set up. And I mentioned some of the people I'd listened to on the radio for giving information. I hope that I can be as entertaining and informational download with the podcast as some of my videos have been. And if you want a good laugh, there's always the skunkalope video that I did. It's a relation to the jackalope, but it's related to the skunk. Good old Oregon humor, even though I'm here in North Dakota. But like I've always said, people are always welcome to make decent comments. And share my videos. And I'll try to do the same with watching their videos and sharing them. And sharing a cup of coffee with you while I'm doing the video. There have been some things in the news that have caught my attention. And I'll be doing some commentary on that, but I also want to throw things in that are of interest. Hey, how you doing? Age of Darkness just joined me. I just got a new microphone. I hooked it up here, and I'll show you the box here. It's one I picked up. It's showing up backwards, of course. Picked up there at Best Buy. I'm sorry it's showing up backwards. But I've been thinking about doing a podcast and doing some things that I can't do on YouTube and can't do on Facebook because of, they would call it fake news or false information. Well, I hope that I can do something that's, shall we say, more informative and entertaining. And I'll take some of your early videos where you and Alan were in the car joking around. I'm going to try to get Christine to join me on some of the podcasts as well. But I'd like to have feedback on that. I don't know who's all on here this time. I'm down to one person again, so darn it. But please share my videos, and I'll share your videos. Chris, if you're still watching, good. Well, you do a podcast as well. I'm going to have to check into that, by gum. I I was just wondering about that. Maybe you can give me some helpful advice. Yeah. Because, I'm still learning this stuff. Grab yourself a cup of coffee and we'll chat. Oh, man. So, any helpful advice that could be given on podcasts and things of that nature? I ended up getting the least expensive microphone I could because I had a Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Amazon. Okay. I want to check that out because I've been checking out the free podcasts, and they give you about an hour to do a podcast on the free ones, and a certain amount during the week. So I'm going to check into that. Thank you. Because let's face it, when I start talking some of my favorite hobbies, YouTube don't like to monetize that. So if I go to a podcast, I might be able to get that monetized where I can keep my channel going. Because some of the things I do, they consider not woke enough for them. Oh, talking about wokeness. Did you hear that Coca-Cola backtracked on some of their woke comments because they were losing sales? They wanted to stay in business. And I'm surprised some other businesses have not started doing some backtracking because they've lost business. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Maybe we can work it out where we could put your phone call through onto a podcast too. And we could do a joint podcast and broadcast together. That'd be an interesting twist. Because I've got to get one set up. So with you saying something about iTunes, Spotify on Apple, and iTunes, Amazon, that might just be the ticket. My wife's the computer genius, so she's the one I'm going to have to talk to about that. And I was lucky to get this microphone set up because, well, I'm surprised it's working because I dropped it right out of the box and I plugged it into the computer. So if it's working, then surprise, surprise, I actually did something. Oh, you're doing something on the U.S. Civil War. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. American Rifleman, I can do just a quick glimpse here, is doing did a story on America's first sniper rifle. I can't read backwards. And it goes all the way from the Civil War on up to, I'd say World War II. I don't know if you can get a hold of you might be able to find them online. They're through the NRA. You might be able to find the article online. There we go. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm going to try to get that podcast set up as soon as possible so I can get things going here instead of just wish I could have or should have. Because, there's a lot of people out there that share a common interest or share a common point of view that are getting walked on by the modern cancel culture, cancel your opinion, or cancel your thought group. If you're not in with the common theme of whatever the current political system is, you get canceled. And let's face it, that just don't sit right. Not with me, not with a lot of other people. Even Vladimir Putin said that the United States is heading in the wrong direction. And he said it was none of their business. I'm not directly quoting him, but he was giving some advice that America should turn around instead of heading down the road of socialism or communism. The man knows what he's talking about because he lived through it. Well, who knows? I don't think I'll ever get a chance to talk to the man. But that's neither here nor there. Well, I've been on here for 23 minutes, unwritten script, unwritten things, and I'm just talking off the top of my head. Just think what I could do if I had it all written down and studied out and on a podcast. I think I could fill an hour on a podcast. And who knows? Maybe one of these times I'll be able to do so. I just got to come up with a good name for the podcast. And go from there. I'm hoping to be getting some good ideas from my subscribers. Because I know that I've got some very smart people out there watching, learning, sharing. And you never know. America may just take another turn for the worst. And all we have for getting the information about certain things is independent podcasts or people sharing their points of view. I went live tonight to test out a microphone. It seems to be working all right. I'm not overmodulated. I'm not syncing the sound clear into the high end of the mic. But hopefully I can come up with some interesting things to put on a podcast. I thank you for the support you've given me on my YouTube channel, which I will keep running. And I will keep doing videos on my YouTube channel. It won't all be live videos, that's for sure. But I guarantee you, I'm going to do my best to put out some decent videos. I'll even get Christine to join me. Well, thank you for watching, and I'm going to let you go. You all have a good night now. And thanks for letting me know that this mic is working. Bye-bye. Now, how do I do? In stream. There we go.